Okay, today's video we're going to be discussing the step-by-step framework that I use on every single listing appointment. This is what I've used on a 500K listing. This is what I've used to get a $14 million deal. It doesn't matter. The steps are the same. The framework is the same. So please pay attention. Number one on any meeting, we are gonna walk through the house, right? Let's say we're already prepared. We have all of our paperwork. We're dressed right. We're early, which is on time. We shook their hands. We thanked them for having us over. We asked if we should take our shoes off or keep them on. If their shoes are off and they're tucked away in the corner, so are ours. We walk through the property. As we're walking through, we're building rapport. We're assuming the close. Should I include this chandelier when we sell it? Should I include this furniture in the sale if somebody asked about it? Okay, what about the windows? Can you guys tell me the age of that? What about the utilities, the AC unit, the furnace, the hot water tank, how big is it, etc., etc. That is what we're going to be doing. You're not just going to walk through and go, oh yeah, no, the house looks beautiful. Yeah, you don't have to do anything. No, oh, that big, all the tubs and all the bins, the plastic bins you have in the living room, that's fine. I've had people have like praying like sanctuaries in their living room, and I'm like, listen, that's fine. You're just going to turn off a lot of buyers. That's all it is. There is a specific person for your house. Do you want to cast a wide net or do you want to cast a narrow net? I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but that needs to be cleaned up, right? Like if you want to increase your chances of selling, that's just the truth. I've had people have like even my apartment sometimes, like all my kids' toys are all over the floor and like there's mats and rugs and pianos. It's like nobody wants to see that. I'm sorry, it's just the truth. And it clutters the space and it doesn't look like it's as open as it needs to be. So clean that up. Now, number two, we are going to, like I mentioned, you're taking notes as you're walking through the property. Oh, this looks great. This looks good. Oh, this is the age of that. Show them that you are detailed. Take notes. Take attention. Take notice. Okay, now we did that. Number one and number two are pretty much combined. Number three, this is where it gets fun. We are going to sit down. You have a 75% higher chance of closing somebody while sitting down than standing up. It's a fact. Do not skip these steps. I've had people say, hey, come over yet. You said you wanted 5 minutes, please sit down. And I'm like, I appreciate it. In order for me to see if I can even help you, I'd like to walk through the house real quick. It'll take me a couple minutes. If they let you walk the house, go ahead, walk through the house. Usually they're always going to follow you and they're going to give you the tour. That's just how it's going to be. Number four, very important. We're going to recap goals of everything you discussed on the phone with them or did not discuss on the phone with them. Where are you guys now? Again, John and Rebecca, thank you so much for having me over. I really appreciate the opportunity to work together. Can you guys explain to me one more time, or can you explain to me where you're looking to go, how soon you want to be there, and what your plans are? Do you have another real estate agent in Mississippi where you're moving to? Or if you're moving locally, okay, great. Do you need to sell this house before we move to the next house? Yes, we do. Okay, have you guys discussed what occupancy should look like? Do you have another house or a neighborhood picked out? No, we don't, Anthony. We were hoping you could help us with that. Okay, so if that's the case, this is like it's not the worst case scenario, but it's a more challenging situation. Now I would say, okay, so let's discuss what we can do to make sure that this is the easiest transition for you guys, which is called occupancy. Are you guys familiar with what that is? No, basically, we can close on this property and you are going to still maintain the space. You are still going to you're going to live here. You're going to be basically paying rent to the buyer, but the buyer's just not going to move in until you're done. So we will close, deed, title, all that will transfer, but you're going to stay here for whatever we discuss. Now, it could be 30 days, it could be 60 days, it could be 60 days or less, and you can make them pay PIMI, which is principal, interest, mortgage, insurance, everything that you would pay over a month. All that insurance and the mortgage payments and everything is going to be calculated over a 30-day period and then divided. So let's just say, for the sake of math, let's just say it's $100 a day and it's $3,000 a month. If you're going to stay there for 7 days, they could say, okay, when we close, you're going to pay us $700 for that week that you need, or $3,000 for that month that you need. Whatever it is. All I'm going to tell you is, depending on what market you're in, if it's a buyer's market, it's a seller's market, you can renegotiate that. I've had people take occupancy for 60 days and pay nothing. I'm telling you as the viewers, I'm also telling them as the sellers too. Okay, so I want to recap their goals and where they're going. I want to understand their situation. Number five, I want to do a preemptive close. Okay, so I'm going to say, awesome, I totally understand. Just so we're on the same page, guys. So if what I say makes sense and you guys feel comfortable and confident with not only my marketing plan, but the price that I present to you guys tonight, do you plan on putting me to work for you? They're going to say, yeah, maybe, well, I don't know, I got to see, I got to blah, 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 blah. That's it. I'm going to say that, okay? Very simple. Just a recap. Walk through, take notes, sit down, recap goals, preemptive close, okay? Or whatever, you don't have to say that line by line. You could say, Okay, just so we're on the same page, like you guys are looking to make a decision fairly quickly. I'm assuming you're interviewing other agents. Okay, great. Have you met with anybody else yet? You could say, start getting intel now. Have you met with that? Yeah, I've met with one person. Okay, great. Are you meeting anybody after me? Maybe. Okay, depending on how good this presentation is then, right? Or this consultation. That's what, yeah, maybe. Okay. I want a micro commitment. That's what I want. Now, number 6, I'm going to say, are you familiar with my company? And my answer is going to be the same. If they say no or yes. No, I'm not. Okay, so we've been around 114 years. We have 100 locations. We have 7,700 agents around the country. We've done hundreds of billions of dollars in deals, blah, 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 blah. If they say yes, I have. So you're familiar that we've had 114 years in the business, 100 locations, blah, 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 blah. You're just going to reaffirm it. Number 7, this is where I've changed this over the years, depending on how I'm feeling. I either go into comps or I go into why they should hire me and what I'm going to do to sell the house, why me, and then comps. It really just depends on how I'm feeling, but I usually go into the comps and then I go into why me and then I close. Like that's the 8-step framework. Now everyone has a different feel. Again, it doesn't matter. Clearly what I do works. I've made millions of dollars doing this. So I would tell you, like, look, it's just depending on how confident you're feeling. If you're not feeling super confident and you want to go through every reason why you can sell the property first, why, and then the comps and then close and add another step, like that's fine. But I'm just a big believer in, like, I know the numbers, I know the math. I'm going to demonstrate to the sellers. Again, the one thing you guys need to notice too and pay attention to, I don't care if you're 16 years old, 18, which is the legal age of being a real estate agent. If you know 0, one thing I cannot argue with you, I don't care about your age. I do not care. If you know facts and you know the comps and you know what's going on in the market, I'm not going to argue with you. You clearly know something is right. So, okay, that's it. Like, that works. I'm not going to argue with you. And all this other stuff you're putting in your head, that's internal objections. They're not even real. I'm young, I haven't sold enough, blah, blah, blah. What have you sold in my area? What's most important to you? What I've sold in the area or how much I can sell your property for? It doesn't matter. It's all internal objections. But again, save this. I want you to study this. And if you guys are really committed, you're not interested, you're committed to having success in your mastery, and you want to commit to mastery on your listing appointments, take notes on all this. Go watch my $100 million listing presentation video. It's with me and my girl Shayna. I literally do a full mock listing presentation, walking through this entire thing step by step by step so you can see it in action. Watch this video, go watch that video, cross-reference, take notes, let me know what you guys think. But if you guys want to see what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis to get these mega deals, who I'm calling, how I'm building my list, how I'm nurturing my sphere of influence, how I'm sending my circle prospecting leads and other leads, follow-up emails and follow-ups, et cetera, and keeping that relationship going, go view one of my free live trainings. I do about 1 a month. And I really just break down my whole business model, pull back the curtain, and literally leave nothing back. So go click on that. If you guys want to see what I'm doing on more of a day-to-day basis, go follow me on Instagram for more. And I appreciate you guys. I will see you in the next video. Peace.